with 780 credit score get denied for funding, and people with 720 score get approved. The score is not the whole picture. This is what actually matters. So your credit score is not the only thing lenders look at. And a lot of people find that out the hard way after they already applied for something and got denied, and they thought, okay, they had a solid credit score before. And there are 3 specific things that will get you denied regardless of what the number says. And if any of these are on your profile right now, you need to address them before you apply for anything serious. The first one is derogatory account. It can be collections, repos, late payments, anything that is negative on your account that is active or unresolved. And that is a red flag immediately to the lenders. And it doesn't matter if everything else looks good. One active collection or a recent late payment can literally kill an application on its own. So these needs to be disputed and removed before you even think about applying for funding or leasing a car or anything that requires a pull. The second one is a high personal utilization. Banks look at The second one is a high personal utilization. Banks look at how you've been managing your existing credit before they decide whether to extend and give you more. If your personal credit are maxed out or even close to it, that signals that you are desperate for money, and that is not good. That you are using credit to cover lifestyle expenses that you don't have cash to back it up with. And most underwriting for real funding requires your personal utilization to be under 20%, not 30%, not 25, under 20 for the best chances. Now, one thing worth knowing here is high utilization on the business credit card is actually good, and it's fine because business cards don't report to your personal profile. And lenders understand that business credit is being used to generate more revenue. It is the personal utilization that they're concerned about. So keep that side clean. The third one is what I call the authorized user trap. And this one catches a lot of people off guard. So authorized user account are real strategy and they work for boosting your score. But some people go too far and build their entire profile purely on them. They buy a few trade lines, their score jump to 750 or 780, and then they think that they're ready to apply for serious funding. Banks see right through that. When an underwriter look at your profile, they're not just looking at your score. They're looking at what is actually behind it. How many primary accounts do you have? Accounts where you are the sole responsible party, where you applied and got approved for, and have you been managing your debt responsibly by yourself? And that right there, that is what shows them you actually can handle credit independently. So if your score right now is 760, but you have 1 primary account and 5 authorized user account, that is a weak foundation. The score, yeah, it looks good on surface, but the profile underneath, it doesn't support it at all. And you will get denied. You will be confused and you won't understand the reason why, because your credit score looked fine. Authorized user are just the cherry on the top. Yes, they help, but they cannot be the base. The base has to be your own primary accounts built over time with a clean history. So before you apply for anything serious, run through all of these 3 first. Clean up the negatives, get your personal utilization under 20%, and make sure your personal score is backed by real primary accounts and not just authorized user. If all 3 those are solid, your profile is actually ready. And if any of them is off, that is where you start. Look, I'm not one of these big gurus that you see on social media that got hundreds of thousands of followers. And that is exactly my point. Because the people, all those followers, they're too busy for you to actually sit down and look at your credit profile, and I'm not. So here's what I want you to do right now. Click the link below. Go to my page and book a free credit audit call with me. I'm going to pull your credit profile and go through it line by line with you and tell you exactly where you stand, what is holding you back, and what needs to be cleaned up, and whether you are in position to access $50,000 to $100,000 in funding. Click the link below, book the call, let's get to work.